Jeff, could you just talk a little bit about, the feeling of winning the division, what you guys accomplished tonight?
That's something that I always wanted to do since I came here. And, to get it done that last year, my senior year, man, it's an amazing feeling. It's a feeling that I always remember for the rest of my life, and I'm glad to share with these group of guys and these coaches.
Big night for you. You move up on the career rushing list. You have a big game in the clincher. Was it just a special night for you, the way it all transpired?
Oh yeah, man. Like just to do that, man, in front of the home crowd, man, and to have my family here so they can enjoy it as well, man. It's a blessing, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
The early fumble, how were you able to bounce back from that?
Just the teammates I have, just the teammates and the coaches. They always there for me. They always picking me up. They just let me know that they need me, and that makes me kind of forget about it. It makes me want to push harder and go that much harder for them, because I felt so bad about it, and to have them there, they're incredible.
So that fumble kind of, would you say it motivated you a little?
Yeah, rejuvenated me, kind of, sort of, I guess you could say.
How did it feel playing in front of the biggest crowd so far this year? Just what was that like?
That was wild. That's something that we was asking for. The team was asking for a minute, and to see them come out and give a number that was kind of a record. That was a good feeling. I was kind of sitting back on the sideline and looking around and looking at everybody. I was like, man, we got a good crowd out here, man. It feels good.
LaDarius, y'all had one of y'all best defensive performances of the entire season. What are your thoughts on that?
Each and every week we try to come out and just be the most ferocious defense on the field and in the conference. And I just feel like I just have some amazing teammates to my left and to my right, and we just believe. We come out here, our coach puts us in the best position to make plays, and we just execute.
UTEP is a run-heavy team. Y'all held them to 3 yards a carry pretty much. What went into that, and why were you able to stop their run pretty much?
Like I said before, we try to play with this viciousness. Just domination is really the word. And yes, they like to run the ball, but that's okay. We love to stop it. So you try to run it, we're going to dominate you in the trenches. All 11 of us fall onto the ball. That's how you stop the run. It's gang tackles over and over and over, and eventually you're gonna break the will of the running back. So.
LaDarius, you had that call that looked like targeting at first, and then they overruled it. What was going through your head while you're waiting to hear that call back on a play that could have ended the night for you?
The whole time I was just thinking about my teammates. I wanted to be out there with them. It really would have hurt me deeply to be having to sit in the locker room while my team's out there on the field, So I was just worried about my teammates and how they would respond to that, Nobody ever wants to leave a game from a targeting, I didn't feel like it was targeting, but, it's not up to me. It's up to the man in the booth, so.
What was it feeling like for you to bounce back and get that interception after that?
Oh, the interception, man, the interception was amazing, Unfortunately, I couldn't put it in the end zone, but I just thank God for blessing me with the interception.
How important was it for you guys to really hold the fort early on while your offense was struggling?
It's kind of like a balance beam. If the offense is struggling, we gotta kind of anchor down and help them. Bring them back up. And I feel like as a defense, if the offense is struggling, we get a stop. I feel like that kind of rejuvenates the offense and brings them back to life. And as we continue to get stops, you can just see the momentum of the offense just started to turn up, and they just started getting more swagger about them, started making more plays, and we just started scoring more points, and that just demoralizes the other team.
How do you feel like y'all's pass rush was? Y'all had the quarterback moving for 11 games.
I feel like the pass rush. I always feel like it could be better, personally. It's never good enough. So we're going to go back in, watch the film. We're going to try to correct it. We just got to get to them a little bit more than we did.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Well, Mason, this is what you guys kind of wanted to do, to go out there and win a championship. What does it feel like to get to that point where you guys pulled it off?
Yeah, it's a huge accomplishment. One of our goals, winning the West Side, clinching that. Now we're going to be in the conference championship game. And so, halfway there, now we just got to, keep 1 week at a time focused, but, accomplish this and be able to be in a great position. We're excited and we're happy.
Kind of a slow start for you guys offensively. Why the slow start and what helped you get out of it?
UTEP's secondary defense, they're really good defense secondary. And, if you look at their record, they're 0-9. But if you turn on the tape, they're a lot better team than what their record shows. And, they were just preventing the explosive play, played everything beneath them. And you could tell, all those short passes and yards, they played well that first half. And we just kept executing and doing our job. We kind of put ourselves on the foot that first half with the turnover and then not converting on 4th and short. But other than that, we're moving the ball up and down the field in that first half. They just, I thought UTEP actually really played well defensively in the second. The second half, we just kind of warmed down and made more explosive plays, and it just happened to be in our favor.
You found Jeffery out of the backfield 7 times. Was that just something that they were kind of giving you?
Yeah, exactly. That was exactly it. UTEP was just taking everything deep, going through my reads, 1, 2, 3, check down. Jeffrey was there for the check down and just get the ball to my playmakers and have them do all the tough work. And, yeah, that's just what UTEP was doing. And they took away my receivers, outside, inside, so I went down to Jeff.
Do you feel like taking advantage of those open short passes is what led to the long touchdown to Rico there late in the game?
You just got to be patient on offense. You just got to take what they're giving us, and that's what UTEP was doing. They were just giving us everything short, so we just got to keep nickel and dime them. And then in the second half, they went a little bit more cover one high safety or some quarters, and we were able to hit them on a big shot once or twice, and it just opens up. Just keep doing our thing, and then it'll happen. Just got to be patient.
Wilson had a particularly nice game, moves up on the career rushing list. Just talk about the way he played tonight, especially after he, fumbled early on.
You can always count on Jeffrey Wilson, especially to have a big game. And not like this, he's feeling great. He's stronger than ever. He's running the ball hard. It's just great to have a teammate like that. It makes my job a lot easier when you just hand the ball off to Jeffrey and he get you 8 to 10 yards every carry. So, yeah, Jeff had a good night. But, it started with the O-line. I thought the O-line played really physical at the front and opened up the holes, and Jeffrey just did his thing.
What can a win like this do for y'all as a team moving forward?
It's just more momentum. We expected to come in here and win big, and we did. We did our job. I thought we played well on all 3 sides of the football, special teams, defensively, and offensively. And especially in that second half, and that's kind of what we can be. We can be that dangerous and be that potent moving forward. And I think it was a great overall team win. Hopefully it just goes into next week. Yeah, I could prepare like the way we did, and it starts with all on Sunday, preparing for Army and enjoying this win tonight, but then looking towards Army because that's our next goal, next game.
Mason, what was it like playing in front of the largest crowd you guys have had so far this season?
It was great. Energy was great. Like I said in my previous interviews, I feed off that energy at Apogee, and I love playing here at Apogee. I feed off of it, and you can tell statistically I play better at home, and it's just playing in front of our fans. I always want to give them a good show. But, yeah, student section was huge tonight. I looked up, in the first half, and that whole side was filled all the way up to the top, and that's as big as I can remember. And that we fed off that as players. So hopefully, they'll be back next week and just give us more of that advantage.
Mason, how do you manage to stay even keel despite all the success you had being so young?
I think that's just who I am, personality-wise. You always stay calm, cool, and collected. Don't let nothing get to your head because, you can always room for improvement. And Coach Harrell, we've done a lot of things well offensively this year, but if you look back on tape, there's a lot of things we can improve on and even get better. So we haven't reached our full potential yet, and that's what I'm striving for. I'm trying to make this offense the best offense it can be, and that's all I strive for every week. And that keeps me even keel right there, just wanting to be the best I can be in the best offense, and we're not there yet. So I'm going to keep working my butt off until we get there.
Thanks, Mason.
Thanks, Mason.
Thank you.